Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PR Machinima Tutorial, or PRMT for short. Today I will try to disclose some of my secrets of filming PR and help you enter the wonderful world of machinima. Let me emphasize, this is for machinima, not gameplay videos or anything. But in this series I will try to show you all the workflow I'm using to produce my PR videos. In this first video, I will overlook the software I'm using for recording. Some of the more advanced filmmakers already know this, but for someone that's interested but don't know where to start, it might be useful. The main series will consist out of 3 videos. This one, the introduction, filming techniques, in which we will take a look at some cool tips for imitating handheld cameras and aspect ratios and all the fiddly stuff to make your footage look good while filming, and the editing video, in which we will look at color grading, speed ramping, motion blur, and all the jibber jabber visual effects. Please enjoy! So, let's look at the software. The main 3 programs I use for my videos and recording is Adobe After Effects CS6, Adobe Premiere Pro CS6, and DxStory. These are the main 3 programs. DxStory is used for filming the game itself. Premiere Pro is used for editing and matching the videos with music and stuff like that. Adobe After Effects is used for color grading, motion blur, and stuff like that. Also, you can notice there's a nifty little program, Notepad++. This is not necessary for the tutorial whatsoever, but it makes it easier to modify the configs of PR. In this first video, we will not look at After Effects or Premiere. We will focus on DxStory only, and we will modify some of the configs with Notepad. First, let's start with the DxStory. DxStory is not a free program. You need to purchase it from the DxStory webpage. You can Google DxStory and you will find it. I personally found that DxStory is the best recording software for PR and video games in particular. It is way better than Fraps or Shadowplay. Shadowplay has its own bugs, and Fraps is just a bloody memory hog, honestly. So let's start with DxStory. We open up DxStory. Once you open DxStory, you will be presented with this little window. Um, First of all, what we need to do is set up our destination folder. The third tab on the top is the folder settings, in which we need to locate where do we need to save our files. In my case, I choose my workplace and DxStory, and we need to benchmark our hard drive. We press the benchmark button and just run the benchmark. Benchmark done, 125 megs a second. That's pretty good. Yours might be different, but that doesn't matter that much. Moving on. What we get next is a hotkey bar. Hotkey bar, only thing you need to know from this one is start and stop movie capture, which is the top one. It is default on F9. That's perfect for us, perfect for Battlefield, because Battlefield doesn't use the F9 key. Next, we will take a look at the audio tab. The audio tab, leave that as default. It sets itself pretty good. You need to record sound if you want sound in your video. If you don't want sound, you can just tick the record sound button. Next tab we need to look at is the settings tab. The settings tab usually is left default in my videos because I don't need to change anything. Everything is perfect for me. Some people might need to change processing threads to 2 or something, depends how many cores do you have, or maybe enable multi-GPU fixed code if you have SLI or something. And last but not least, the main window we need to watch is the video settings. For video settings, I use the Lagarif lossless codec. It's a free codec. You can download it from lags.leetcode.net/codec, or you can just Google Lagarif lossless. There's a link down below, Lagarif installer. You can download and install it. Once you do that, you will get a Lagarif lossless codec right here in the codec section. The default settings are pretty good, although you might need to use multi-threading if you have multi-core CPUs. And frame rate is a different kind of thing. I usually record on 60, which allows me to do slow motion and stuff like that. Most people will probably record on 30 because YouTube supports 30 frames anyways only, and 60 is just for special effects. Other than that, please make sure you have your scaling percent to 100 and output to file output and the file format to AVI. Once we have everything set, we're good to go. What we need to do next is edit the GameLogic init config file in the PR directory. We go to the PR directory and we see gamelogicinit.com. The PR directory is where install Battlefield mods PR. GameLogic init con, make sure to make a copy of it because you need the original file to play online. Once we modify it, we cannot play online. Only local servers, which you can connect with friends with Tungle, Hamachi, or Evolve, and this will not allow you to play on online servers. What you need to do in this file, you need to add these three lines: tweak near plane first person, which both are set to 1, and draw name tags, which is set to 0. Just simply write these down below everything and save it. Draw name tags will disable the name tags above friendly players' heads, and tweak near planes are for texture flicker. Sometimes textures start to flicker on Battlefield. This battles it. One quick tip: when you tweak the near plane, you will not see your gun. Your gun will disappear. So if you want to make gameplay videos or something like that, you should not add these functions at all. So this kind of sums up everything I wanted to tell about the preparation before filming. That is all you need to know. In the next video we will look at the Battlefield settings and go into the game, and I will show you stuff about PR bots, cameras, and everything you need to know later on. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, the first video of the tutorial series though, and please bear with me. This is my first tutorial ever, so I might make mistakes, I might do stupid stuff, I might get stuck. This just happens. I'm sorry, I will improve that, I promise. Anyways, if you want me to look into some topics or something in particular, please leave a comment below this YouTube video or in the forums where I post this. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.